What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. It appears that Twitter has actually folded to Elon's demand for more information. Essentially, you could argue maybe calling his bluff if you're in the camp that believes he really doesn't want to buy Twitter. If you're in the camp that thinks he just wants to renegotiate, this could be very interesting. It at least tells us that Twitter probably thinks that their data is good and that they're going to be within that 5% of bots. See, the issue really has been, and I think probably Occam's razor would tell us that Elon's just trying to get a better price, is that, his claim is that Twitter is up to 20% bots, meaning it would have, 15% fewer actual users than Twitter claims. If this were to be true, it would be catastrophic to both the company's credibility and their stock prices, and would undoubtedly open them up to massive lawsuits. Twitter initially resisted giving Elon this data, but last night, apparently they have decided, in their words, to allow the fire hose of information to pass through to Elon, putting the deal back on track. I would suspect that they know what the data holds and that it's not going to be outside of that realm of what they say. And before we get into that story, just a super quick word. It's 2022. If you aren't using a VPN yet, I highly recommend private internet access. They've given me a special discount code of 83% off if you sign up today. You can use it to access region-locked content. That's what I use it for. So if you have a Netflix or Disney Plus subscription, you can view a ton more movies than you actually thought you could. A lot of movies, even like Shaun of the Dead was blocked here in the United States for a while. You can also use it to browse anonymously. It's 100% open source and has a full money back guarantee. So if you use the link in the description below to sign up, it'll help the channel and it'll help protect your data. Now, late last night, Twitter has decided to give Elon Musk the internal data on the spam fake accounts. Social media giant has maintained that spam/fake accounts make up less than 5% of the overall site. I don't believe this to be true. I believe it's probably much larger than that. But what this is going to come down to is how people define it. What people define as like a fake or a spam account. Because that, I think, is going to be ultimately what he's going to land on. They're going to say, we define it this way. He's going to say, I define it this way. And we're going to negotiate. Twitter will reportedly address Elon Musk's concerns about the number of spam bots in its user base by providing full access to its internal platform data, a reversal that came after the billionaire threatened to quash his effort to buy the social media platform. Twitter's board of directors plans to allow Elon Musk to review its data, quote, fire hose, allowing the Tesla CEO and his legal team to access to every tweet posted on the platform every day, the Washington Post reported, citing a source familiar with the matter. Musk could receive access to the pipeline, which includes data on tweets themselves, as well as the accounts and the devices from which they originate, by as soon as this week. This is actually huge because we're going to get an answer here. We're going to get an answer on, what's going on with these accounts. Are they real? Are they fake? What is the actual percentage? In an SEC filing earlier this week, the billionaire's team had alleged that Twitter refused access to critical data about its user base that would facilitate his evaluation of spam and fake accounts on the company's platform. Musk's team threatened to back out of the $44 billion agreement to buy Twitter. The billionaire has sought proof from Twitter to back up its claim that spam bots account for less than 5% of its overall user base. This via the New York Post. Musk's legal team has argued that data is essential for the billionaire's understanding of Twitter's revenue stream and overall business model. I don't disagree with this. I don't think anyone would disagree with this. This is why you don't waive your right to go through data. I'm not sure why he waived his right. Maybe that's part of the takeover or something like that. I'm not sure. Quote, as Twitter's prospective owner, Mr. Musk is clearly entitled to the requested data to enable him to prepare for transitioning Twitter's business to his ownership and facilitate his transaction financing, Musk's attorney said in the SEC filing. To do both, he must have a complete and accurate understanding of the very core of Twitter's business model and its active user base. Twitter will provide access to the fire hose, despite purported skepticism from its executives that Musk will glean any new insights from its operations. Roughly 24 companies already pay to receive access to that data stream, which is interesting. So it's so like protected that you can't give it to Elon Musk, but you give it to other people who will pay. Now, Musk has yet to personally respond to the report. An effort to reach Musk was not immediately successful. Twitter did not immediately return any kind of request. Now, Twitter shares were flat on Wednesday trading afternoon after the report's publication. The stock remained at about $40, well below Musk's $54.20 offer. Now, it's gone down again a little bit today, another 1-2%. I speculate that there's a lot going on here. First of all, I think if they thought the deal was going to absolutely fall apart, then it would probably be much lower than this. I do think, and I'm not a tax advisor, and this isn't investment advice, but what may be the case is that Wall Street assumes that he's going to negotiate a lower price. Maybe that's the case. Certainly the stock market is not what it was when he made the offer, and it isn't going to, it's not going to get any better anytime soon. Now, Twitter has planned a shareholder vote by August on the sale to Musk. Twitter is continuing to share data with Musk, including the fire hose, a set of data comprising of all tweets on the platform analyzed by different parameters. Twitter plans to hold a shareholder vote by early August on the $44 billion sale to Elon Musk as it continues to work, quote, constructively to complete the deal with the world's richest person. The social media company's top executive told employees on Wednesday. Musk's lawyers warned Twitter on Monday that he might walk away from the acquisition if the company fails to provide the data he seeks on spam and fake accounts. Well, certainly the fire hose would provide that. I would assume. Like, I would definitely assume that. Comprising of all tweets on the platform analyzed by different parameters, such as devices of the users, platforms of accounts that publish tweets, according to the people familiar with the matter. Twitter sells this data on social media monitoring companies to social media monitoring companies as part of its licensing business, but plans to furnish it to Musk for free as part of the information exchange, the source said. The fire hose does not contain confidential information, such as personal details of Twitter users that are not public or how often they verify their accounts. So I don't know if this quote-unquote fire hose is going to give him enough data to determine whether or not an account is real. That's going to be the ultimate question. If it's just, here's all the tweets, I mean, I assume we already can see that. Maybe it provides it in a format that's like more manageable for data analysis, for running into like a SQL database or something like that, so you can mine the data. But I'm not sure. It's not clear how much confidential information about its user base Twitter will share with Musk. The Washington Post first reported on the sharing of the fire hose. Well, interestingly enough, the deal has halted financing. This via also the New York Post. Elon Musk's threat to walk away from his $44 billion acquisition of Twitter has halted his efforts to arrange for financing that would help him complete the deal. Musk on Monday accused Twitter of breaching its contract. Musk has been threatening to scrap the deal unless the social media provides him with data to back up its estimate that the false and spam accounts comprise less than 5% of the user base. Attorneys for the world's richest man wrote that Twitter has refused to provide this information. Well, now we know, of course, that they are. Musk is on the hook to pay $33.5 billion in cash to fund the deal after arranging debt financing to cover the rest. His liquidity is limited given his wealth, pegged by Forbes at $218 billion, is largely tied to shares of Tesla, the electric car maker he leads. Musk is engaged in discussions with a group of private equity firms led by Apollo Global Management, which was reportedly willing to chip in between $2 and $3 billion in preferred equity financing. These talks are now on hold, according to Reuters. The pause in discussions is the latest sign that Musk's threats are delaying the deal from being completed. Spokespeople for Musk and Twitter did not respond. Well, I imagine you would stop discussing the financing if the deal looked like it was completely about to, fall apart. So this is going to be interesting to watch. Now that he has the data, will he come out and say, well, this isn't enough data and I need more? He's been pretty quiet on Twitter. Every time I say that, he tweets, because you can see live footage of Twitter providing Elon Musk with its raw data of 500 plus million daily tweets. And you have this obviously giant water thing going on. Then saying, fair enough, updating to a more realistic representation on the Twitter feed. Elon Musk, and it's more of a drip, and he's laughing at that. He's also saying, we also received a call today, someone very close to Elon Musk telling us he would like to talk to us about purchasing OANN. Elon, of course, says no, only Twitter, so they may be kind of clout grabbing there. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how this all shakes out. I'll keep reporting in here, so make sure you click that red subscribe button down below. Make sure you check out this video's sponsor, Private Internet Access. You'll find their link in the description and pinned comment. You can save 82% off today. Support the channel, protect yourself, get more value out of your streaming services. We'll talk to you again real soon.